Taurus. You have reached Tarot Universe T. I'm going to be doing your last 2 weeks of November love reading for you, for Tauruses. Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Taurus Venus, and Taurus sun. Okay. Let me know if this resonates for you or not. You can put some comments. Please do hit like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notices when I do bring out some new videos. Also share if you can, possibly. I would appreciate it. Okay, trying to build up my station. Anyway, here we go. Taurus love reading for the last 2 weeks of November 2018. Love reading for Taurus. Taurus's love reading. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. All right. Taurus love reading. Here we go. Starting out with a King of Spring. It's the center. 6 of Summer. Woo. So far, so good. All right. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. You're moving forward, Taurus. You are moving forward, okay? So let's see what's going on. You started out with your center card as the King of Spring. So there is a fire sign that you know that it could possibly be, because it's clarified by the 6 of Summer. So this person could be someone that is a good old friend, or someone that's family. Or it could be, Taurus, that an old friend or family member is influencing or somehow affecting your love life with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries person. Okay? It also could mean that this Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo person could be an old friend or a family member. All right? So let's see what it has to say to us. Now, we have at the crown of your reading, the sun is in the reverse. So the sun is a good card. It's better when it's in the upright. It's never a bad card, even though it's in the reverse. But for some reason, you're having a cloud over your sun. So things aren't exactly as happy as you want them to be, or as they possibly could be. So there is some kind of blockage there. At the base of your reading, you do have the 10 of Summer in the reverse. So you do have the 10 of Cups in the reverse in the recent past. This is like a falling out maybe with someone, and it turned all your hopes and dreams upside down, all your cups in the reverse. Maybe your home life with someone. If it's in the upright, it says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust, okay? And it's in the reverse, so there's somebody within your midst, Taurus, that you can't trust right now. This person could very well be in your family, okay? It could be an old friend or a family person that you can't really trust, and this person could have fire in their chart. You are having the family card there as well. Okay, in the recent past, you have the Princess of Summer. And so this is really a good card. This is kind of like a Cancer person, somebody that brings love and sensitivity and compassion to a relationship. So you may have had some kind of a relationship with someone that way. That was a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's more leaning to me toward a Cancer person. It says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. Okay, so some kind of friend that may have a water sign. I'm thinking more or less Cancer. Could be Pisces or Scorpio as well, that you had in the recent past that showed some compassion and fun and invited you to some social events. Okay, so in your near future, you have the 10 of Autumn in the reverse. So it looks like that in the near future, or you may have already come into this, because this is for the last 2 weeks of November, maybe you bought a high-ticket item, a large ticket item, or you're not bringing in as much money as you were in the past. This could mean something like you're tight on your money, something to do with money, or money's going out more than it is coming in. Your energy is 8 of Autumn. So the 8s usually mean new starts, and autumn is money. It says do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So it's a good time to start something new to make money. Maybe a hobby, going back to school and learning a new craft. For some of you Tauruses, it's your energy right now. You have that energy to do that. You're thinking of it. It's in your mind. Now, your environment is the King of Summer. So this would be a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer person. They're very devoted, warm-hearted. It's a romantic partner that you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. This is in your environment. Okay, so this is a king. This is someone that's older. It wouldn't be a younger person. This person could act older even if they are a little younger. They may be very mature for their age. Or it's an older person, someone that's probably from, I'm going to say, 45 up to 120. Okay? Your fear sector is the 5 of Summer. So you're fearing to be left out in the cold. You're fearing that everyone will walk away from you and leave you out in the cold, or you're fearing that you're not going to be invited to certain events. Your hopes and dreams is that you're not left out in the cold, that you're always involved, and people include you. Okay. Your outcome card is the 8 of Spring in the reverse. Okay, so it looks like you're letting go of some stress that you were carrying. You're willing to let go of some stress. And to clarify that, you have a brand new start, Ace of Autumn. Maybe you're going to take up a new endeavor to make money. So maybe you were on a job or something that required a lot of physical labor, or it was stressful mentally to you. And it looks like you're starting to think of something new that could bring in some money. It's the Ace of Autumn. And it says, a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. So you might even be getting a promotion, and it pays more and there's less work. So that was your outcome for your love reading. So it may give you more time and more energy for your love life, is what I'm thinking. All right, so let's do another Celtic cross. We did have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, meaning going forward. The universe is giving you the energy to move forward toward love. Okay, so that's really good. Taurus, love life for the last 2 weeks of November. Taurus, last last 2 weeks of November. Let's see what we got for Tauruses, huh? Taurus. If you're wondering why I only shuffled twice, it's because I shuffled quite a bit before I put the camera on. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Ouch, Taurus. What's this about now? Why'd that come forward? We'll have to look into that. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we started out with a fire sign person. That could be someone from family or an old friend. Is at the main point of your life right now in the last 2 weeks of November. Then we got the Chariot card again, but we got it in the reverse. So you're not moving forward, and we got that clarified with the Death card. So you're not moving forward because you don't want to end something. You're not moving on because you don't want something to end, okay? Whatever that is. Now, in the crown of your reading, you had the Sun in the reverse, and you have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this King of Cups is causing your sun not to shine all the way. This person is from 45 up to 120. I'll say that's about the age. It could be anywhere there. It's a mature person. It's a king. So, and they are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They're in the reverse, so I don't know if they're not talking to you or if you had a falling out with them. But it's causing you not to have that much sunshine. Now you still have sunshine. You still have things going on in your life to make you happy. Even with this person retracting, you know, their love or whatever, you're still happy, but you're just not as happy as you could be. Okay, in the recent past, you had the Princess of Summer, which is, you know, we read about it, offering your love, somebody giving you love, very gentle and sensitive kind of love, kind of like a Cancer person. And we have the Empress. This is growing. In the recent past, it was growing. The Empress is all about things growing. Some women, some Tauruses may get pregnant. This is very much about birth, you know, getting pregnant and carrying a child to fruition. Okay. In the near future, you have the Ten of Autumn in the reverse. We talked about money, maybe spending too much or not having enough coming in to pay everything, or whatever it is that made, you know, it made your finances go upside down. And we have that it's taken some strength away from you. Maybe it's the job that you're doing too much work and you're not getting paid enough for what you're doing, and it's causing you to lose strength because you're having to work so hard. This will be for some Tauruses. It's not going to hit for everybody. In the base of your reading, you have the Ten of Summer in the reverse. So you had a falling out, and you know, you were pretty fed up. You were pretty tired of receiving the same things. The universe is offering you something new now. So whatever that was, the Ten of Cups in the reverse, we have more cups here in the reverse, but at least they're cups in the reverse of not the same old, same old. You know, it dumped out. You were tired of getting the same thing that you were getting. So the universe came along and dumped all that out for you. You're just going to be starting over anew, fresh. Okay, you don't want it to end. You don't want that to end. You're not willing to move on. You don't want it to end, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Even though everything's been spilled. Now, in your near future, we already talked about you losing strength and income not coming in as strongly, or something's going on with your finances. Okay, we're moving on. We did have the Eight of Autumn, and we're having to clarify that is there's a lot of bickering about money. There's a lot of bickering about maybe a new start. You doing a new start in money venture, maybe going out and learning something new to make more money. You're having some arguments about it with someone, or you're fighting with yourself over it. Okay. You do have in your environment the King of Summer, which is another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. And it's clarifying that this person is blocking or stopping you from wanting to go out and make a new start financially to get skills. This person is either blocking you or let me get a read on this really good. Okay, so it's telling me that you don't want, you don't want to go out and make this new start with money. You don't want to go out and learn new skills. Okay, you want to be able to trust this person and rely on this person, which is a water sign person, to take care of you, to make things right. That's what I'm getting, is that this is a card of not wanting to start over, not wanting to go out and start new skills or anything like that to make more money. You'd rather just be with this person. It's an older person from age 45 all the way up to 120. Okay, probably more like 50 up to 120, but yeah, you get my drift on their age. They're either that or they're younger and they're mature for their age. You want them to help you with money so that you don't have to go out and start over and start something new. Now, in your fear sector was the Five of Summer, which means that, you know, you're fearing being left out in the cold or being ignored. And you do have it clarified with the Eight of Wands. So your dreams are coming true because you have this Eight of Wands coming in. There's some information coming into you about love. Okay? Your fear is that, you know, you were going to be ignored and you weren't going to get this information. But it looks like the universe is telling me that your fears are not sound, because you do have some information coming into you, Taurus, about love. And the outcome for that is you do have another bad kind of a finance card here. Just for the last 2 weeks of November, maybe you're spending a lot of money on Christmas or something already. I'm not sure. But it's showing the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And it's showing this fire sign person. This could be somebody with an Aries rising, somebody that has a hot temper, somebody that's bossy, temperamental, impulsive, very mouthy, is causing your money to go south. Okay, so this is a fire sign, probably person, more than likely an Aries rising or an Aries person. Probably it could be a Leo too, for some of you Tauruses, or a Sagittarius. But I'm getting more of an Aries because the Emperor stands for the Aries card, or Aries sign. And it looks like it's causing your money to go down. So I don't know if you're helping this person out. But they're in the reverse, so you're not even really getting along with this person. Maybe you're mad at them or they're mad at you. Because it looks like there's a problem here with money and this person, okay? And we did have on the first go-round, we had the Eight of Spring, the Eight of Wands. Let's just read again what that said. It says stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful relationship, a successful multi, what does it say? Successful asking sudden events or changes. Multitasking. Okay. Stressful multitasking. Sudden events or changes. Okay. and that's in the reverse. And then you had the Ace of Autumn that that asking you again to start something new to make money. Or the universe is giving you the energy to start something new. Or maybe you're having to start all over again saving. That's what I just got after I looked at that 10 of Pentacles up there. I looked at this 10 of Pentacles of your money draining out of your bank. And then I saw this, like, well, maybe you're having to start over saving again for some of you. Because something came out very suddenly, unexpectedly. And so then Taurus has to regain their money back. That could be true for some of you. Also could be true as an Aries person is causing problems in your finances. Maybe they're asking for money, or you're having to bail them out for various different bills, different things like that. I forgot to go over the bottom of the deck here. You had the Chariot moving forward, and you also had the 3 of Swords. So 3 of Swords is an ouchie card. It's an emotional pain card. You may be, Taurus, going out with 2 different people, and then you're the 3rd person, or your partner who you love might have another person, and you're the 3rd. So whatever it is, it's moving away from this, moving forward away from this is what I'm seeing that you should do. Or you're just moving away from it and not letting it bother you. Okay? Because you do have the go forward card, and then you have because of pain, painful events. So let's get 3 more cards, clarification cards here that we can get for Taurus on their reading. I'm seeing here that you don't want to move on, Taurus, and you don't want to move on. You're having some bickering with someone. You don't want to go out and get new skills to make a new financial start. And you have that financial start at least twice in your reading, that the energies are being given to you, but you're not wanting it, or this fire sign person's blocking you from doing it. Because you have 1 in the upright and you have 1 in the reverse. So it could be that the fire sign is blocking you from starting some new skills. They don't want you to do it. Okay. Taurus, love life. Last 2 weeks in November, please, Spirit. Last 2 weeks of November. 3 cards to clarify this. Okay. Let's see what we've got here, Taurus. Okay. Well, I see that, let me check this one. It's in the reverse. I just want to make sure I got it right. It talks about a widower, a loner, lonely, sad man bound to the past. Is that right? Yeah. No, I take that back. I take that back. I think I read a different one. This is not that. This is about misfortune, a very serious and destructive event. And it's in the reverse. This is almost like the Tower card. So you went through some kind of Tower card moment in the past. And, because it's in the reverse, that means it's over with, or at least because it's in the reverse, you're dealing with it. And you have a letter that you're waiting for, some information you're waiting for that hasn't come in yet. And the last one is the prison card, feeling like you're in prison, but you broke out of it. You're not feeling that way like you're in prison anymore like you had at one time. So I don't know what happened that caused you to feel like you're not in prison anymore. Maybe it's these energies coming in offering you a new start. You did get some information here, or you're fearing information coming in because it was in your fear sector. So I don't know if you got this yet or not about love, because you do have one that's in the reverse about information coming in. So it could mean that because this was in your fear sector, you're fearing that this won't come in. Because I have another card telling me that hasn't come in yet. But you are feeling like you are not trapped to something. You're not bound to something anymore. You're not feeling like, you know, your movement is being stymied. You don't feel like, you know, you can't go out and do what you want to do. That's what I'm getting. You have like more, it's like a freedom card that I'm getting. So that's good. That's really good. So overall, I am seeing that Tauruses right now, you know, you do have the go card of you're moving on away from a heartache. So I'm seeing that you're moving away from heartache, which is good. Moving away from that. There's, you know, you don't really want to move on because you got the Chariot twice. You're not wanting to move on. You're wanting to stay with the old. You don't want something to die, but it's showing that, you know, it's showing with two major arcanas up here. Oh, you got two major arcanas here too. It's showing that you need to move on from this heartache. You moved on from the heartache. Okay. But you're not wanting to move on from family or an old friend or this fire sign person. You're not wanting to move on. So there's something going on there with family or a fire sign person. Maybe this might be your lover. Something with family and you not wanting it to end. You don't want that to end. You're against that ending. So I don't know if you had a falling out with family members, but it's showing that you're not wanting that to end. So I'm just trying to see what else I can remind you of that's really good. You do need to kind of hold back on spending, I guess, because it's showing a lot of pentacles in the reverse, Taurus. A lot of pentacles in reverse, and I'm showing a lot of cups in reverse right now. Don't forget, we do have Mercury retrograde, so this will, once that goes forward, it'll alleviate a lot of this. So we do have that going on, I think, until December 8th or something like that. I don't know the exact day. But petty arguing, somebody not wanting to move forward with new skills, a fear of a message coming in.